A couple of hours have passed since the polling stations closed here in the country. The vote counting process is now very much underway. Now, to fill us in on the counting procedure, we now connect live to our Shin Se-min, standing by for us at the ballot counting center located in the Jung-gu District Community Center. Se-min, how many votes have been opened so far?
Yes, Sean and Chetty, a long night is ahead of us. The ballot counting procedure began just a little over an hour ago, and not many votes have been counted yet. So far, the vote counting for mayoral and provincial governor post for Seoul stands at 0.01%, and while the count in the Gyeonggi-do province stands at 0.02% as of 7:50 p.m. Korea time. Now, the process is going smoothly, but it does involve multiple verification processes to ensure a fair election. The votes collected from this Wednesday, as well as from the early voting period, are being counted at 252 ballot counting stations nationwide. And just like many other counting stations, citizen observers are allowed to oversee the counting procedure up close. However, the actual ballot counting area, located just a floor below where I'm standing, is under strict control, as only the vote counters are allowed to go in. And in case of any emergency, police officers as well as firemen are on full standby right outside the counting station. Now, the National Election Commission is also providing the counting process online by real time. And everyone in and around the site seems to be prepared for a long night haul. Chetty?
All right, Simon, I also hear that there's been some changes made to the ballot counting process. What's new and why were they implemented?
That's right. There were some minor changes made during starting this local election, after inconsistencies in ballot counting process were reported from 2012 presidential election. Now, over 107,000 people are involved in the process, and for the first time ever in local election history, regular citizens are taking part in the vote counting process in a bid to boost transparency and reduce concerns of vote tampering. The Election Commission is using new ballot counting machines in some areas and employing a three-step check system to minimize any possible mistakes. The machines will separate from 400 ballots by candidate per minute with an accuracy of over 96%. And after that process, people will then manually count and recheck the ballots by hand for a second time. Now, the counted votes will eventually go to the National Election Commission officials who are on site for one last check. And after all these steps are complete, the results of the vote count will be compiled by the National Election Commissions. Now, I'll be here throughout the evening bringing you updates on the vote counting process. And reporting live from Jung-gu District here in Seoul, this has been Shin Se-min.